Hello, educators. This is Debbie Eno from Teacher Success Coach. I hope that you guys are very well. I understand that we are going through challenges, but at the same time, we need to embrace some of those things and change our mindset. Our mindset determines what we do and how we do things. As educators, the more negative we are in terms of, oh my goodness, teaching is really hard, teaching is really tiring, what we're doing is we are allowing our mind to control our thoughts. And it's controlling how we do things and what we do. I know teaching is challenging. I know we are forever teaching, even when we're on holidays. I know we wear several hats. Because as an educator, you might be wearing 20 hats. I know all of that, I hear all of that. However, we need to use our mind to change our action. And as educators, we need to start employing much more of a growth mindset than a fixed mindset. When we have a fixed mindset, we are seeing everything about education negative because we're seeing that the students are not listening, the students are not cooperating, the students are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Guess what? Our mind is controlling all of that. Whereas if we start embracing and say, oh yes, our students are okay, our students are fine. If we start using growth mindset of the possibility of enjoying teaching, we are going to have a lot more easier time in teaching. I know teaching is challenging. I'm in it. I've been in it for over 30 years. But at the same time, I also know that we could change how we feel about teaching and how we deal with teaching. Because the more you have a fixed mindset, the more you're going to find it challenging. The more you're going to find everything to go wrong will go wrong. You need to change your mindset. And educators, some of the words we use when we are dealing with the students and when we're dealing with ourselves, we need to check them. To check the power, we know words have energy. Check the energy in the words you're using. Because when when some educators say, oh well, this is really bad, I know the day is not going to go good anyway. You are telling the universe, hello universe, give me a negative day. What you ask for, that's what you get. If you begin to see, okay, I know it's challenging, but I need to find, and I'm going to find the positive in all of this. You're going to be surprised to see how when you go to the classroom, that same students you had anxiety about, their attitude have changed because you too have changed. The more you change your mindset, the more you're going to get things that align with your mindset. Your mind is very, very powerful. I say to my students all the time, your mind could make you or it could break you. You decide what you want it to do. And educators, I do feel that you need to make your mind make you than break you. If education is something that you feel you need to be in, you need to start changing your mindset because your mindset has the key to every single thing you do. Your mindset holds the key to limitation. Your mindset holds the key to, what's the opposite of limitation? To abundance, right? So you decide what you want that mind to do. If you want the mind to limit you, believe me, it would take no time in limiting you, and it's going to make sure that everything that comes your way becomes your limitation. Whereas if you're going to use your mind as a source of abundance, it is going to give you abundance. So you need to decide what you want this mind of yours to do. You are in control of that mind. Because the more, as educators, the more we become negative, we are going to find negative. Educators, you need to find the positive in everything you do. I am not saying that teaching is for everybody, but teaching is for those who go into it and start finding the way to navigate it. because you also need to set boundaries. You also need to make sure that you have balance. There's so many things you also need to make sure that you do. But everything starts with the mind. So you decide what you want to make this mind of yours do, whether or not you want it to be your limiter or you want it to be your abundance. You decide on that. And educators, the more you begin to see things that are negative, you're going to find it. Remember, I am not saying that teaching is easy. Also remember, I am in it. Also remember that I've been teaching for a number of years now, and I've taught a range of students. I've taught in a range of industry, to community centers, to prison, to university, to school, to colleges. You name it, I've done it. But at the same time, we also need to find the purpose, the vision, and the mission in what we do. We also have to remember, as educators, your why. Why are you doing it? I am running a few courses in the next week or so. One of the courses I'm running is self-awareness, because I think everything starts with the power of the mind and your ability to be aware of yourself. When you are aware of yourself, magic could happen, because you know what to do, how to do, and when to do. Anyway, educators, I'm going to leave you with two things. One is check your mindset. Make sure your mindset is that of a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset, because when you have a growth mindset, you are bringing your students with you. When you have a fixed mindset, there is no bringing. It means that you are stuck and your student are stuck. Another thing is, you need to start deciding on the power of your mind and ask yourself what you want that mind to do for you. It could either be a source of limiter, it could either be a limiter for you, or it could be one of abundance. Choose abundance. Anyway, take care. Thank you very much for listening. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.